Hello everyone. Our next topic is infective heredity in Paramecium. Okay. Previously we have already discussed about the maternal effect, the cytoplasmic inheritance, extra chromosomal inheritance, and we have seen the cytoplasm of the mother, how it is being transferred from parent to offsprings. Next, the topic infective heredity in Paramecium. It follow the same pattern, the maternal effect, same pattern like maternal effect. Okay, and how and what is the particle that actually create the infection in case of Paramecium? First of all, Paramecium, as you know, the conjugation is the major process by which it is being divided itself, and here there is a particle. The name of the particle is known as kappa particle. Kappa particle, and this is the particle that actually show the toxicity in case of Paramecium. In case of Paramecium, it creates the toxicity. That means what? Two strains are being there in Paramecium. Okay, one strain is called in kappa particle, that is one strain is called killer strain. Okay, and other strain is called sensitive strain. Killer and sensitive strain. This kappa particle has two strains, gene for production of kappa particle. Okay, gene for production of kappa particle is the killer strain. Okay, whenever there is killer strain will be present in case of Paramecium, then it will produce the kappa particle. It is denoted as capital K, capital K, the gene capital K, or you can also say capital K, small k, and sensitive strain it is denoted as small k, small k. So you can see here, even only one copy of capital K produce the toxin, produce the gene that is responsible for kappa particle. Even one copy of the gene, dominant gene, if it is present, it produce the killer strain. It produce the killer strain. That means killer strain is dominant over the sensitive strain. If there is no copy of the killer strain is present, that it is incapable of producing the kappa particle. One thing is that here, in absence of a dominant allele, okay, if there is no dominant allele, it can the kappa particle cannot multiply itself, and also in absence of kappa particle, it doesn't produce the capital K. Okay, that means in absence of dominant allele gene, it will not produce the kappa particle. In absence of a dominant allele gene K, it is not produce the kappa particle. And since also in absence of kappa particle, in absence of this kappa particle, no production of capital K gene will be there. So anyhow, now you will understand, for production of kappa particle, one copy of capital K gene must be necessary. Hence, in absence of capital K, no kappa particle produced. In absence of kappa particle, no capital K is being produced. Okay, either of these two, one's killer strain and sensitive strain. Okay, what is actually, why this kappa particle is actually toxic? That means it produces a toxin that is called paramecin. That is called paramecin, which is which is sensitive to the sensitive strain. If this paramecin is provided to the Paramecium having small k, then it will not affect the Paramecium. It is sensitive strain. Okay, but if this paramecin is present in this killer strain, then it will affect this Paramecium. So to perform an experiment, okay, to perform a crossing, whether the, see here the heredity, what is being heredity, how it is being inherit from parent to offsprings. Now we will see by doing a crossing or two crossing between Paramecium, and as you know, in case of Paramecium the conjugation is been there. Okay, so I am putting here two experiment. These crosses provide you better idea about this kappa particle. So we are taking the cross between killer strain with a sensitive strain. The killer strain means capital K will be present, and in sensitive strain small k will be present. So here I am putting here in brown color, brown sketch, it is capital K, and in pink color small k. So you can distinguish it better. So capital K, as it is the killer strain, one copy is sufficient to produce the kappa particle. Here the Paramecium produce the kappa particle. which is present in the cytoplasm. Remember the cytoplasm. Okay, this kappa particle present in the cytoplasm. Now these two will cross together and conjugation will be there. And what about sensitive strand? In sensitive strand there is no kappa particle, because only minimum one copy of capital K must be there to produce the kappa particle. So here the cytoplasm will not produce the kappa particle. Conjugation will be there. Okay, after conjugation the kappa particle will be there. Okay, but here two conditions arise. If you are putting this conjugation for a short period of time, for a small period, or time will be very short, the duration of time will be very short, then if these two paramecium conjugate for a very small period of time, they will not get the time to exchange their cytoplasm. Are you getting my point? If these two paramecium will conjugate for a very short period of time, they will not get the chance to exchange their cytoplasm. As we are discussing here extra chromosomal inheritance, cytoplasmic inheritance, we are not talking about their nucleus. Okay, we are talking about the kappa particle which is present in their cytoplasm. So they don't get the chance, or they don't get the time to exchange their cytoplasm, and they will disintegrate or they will segregate as it is. Okay, so no cytoplasmic exchange will occur during the short period of time. So you can see here the kappa particle, but what about the genotype? Okay, this will produce capital K, small k. Okay, this conjugant will, this is called X conjugant, right? This is called X conjugant or conjugants. Conjugations products are called conjugants. Okay, so this will carry capital K, small k, one copy of capital K, one copy of small k. This will also carry one copy of capital K, one copy of small k. But as we know, only one copy of capital K is necessary to produce the kappa particle. Okay, but here you can say here the kappa particle is being present in one conjugant, but other conjugant is being still normal. Even if it possesses capital K, one copy of capital K, as there is no cytoplasmic division, okay, no exchange of cytoplasm, the one conjugant will present as it is. So here the nuclear material is not important, rather the cytoplasmic material is important, which is signifying the cytoplasmic inheritance. Now autogamy will see, this will also divide, this will also divide. That means the paramecium division will occur as it is. Okay, this kappa particle, now it will again divide. Okay, autogamy, we can say autogamy, and this kappa particle will transfer this one. It will carry capital K, and other one carry small k, but no kappa particle. Okay, here also autogamy, same thing will occur, capital K, small k. Okay, 1 out of 4 progeny, 2 will be killer having kappa particle, and 2 will be sensitive having no kappa particle. Their cytoplasm possess no kappa particle in the sensitive strain. That means the strain which is having the kappa particle are the killer one. Okay, are the killer one. That means they possess the toxic substance that is called paramecin. Okay, but here the important thing is that for a short period of time we are giving them for a short period of time and allow them to conjugate. During this short period, the cytoplasmic exchange will not occur. That's why the kappa particle will segregate as it is. Okay, one will carry the kappa particle, other one lacking the kappa particle. But what will occur if we are putting them in for a long duration, if we are allowing them to conjugate for a long duration, long time conjugation? Okay, then there will be cytoplasmic exchange. Yes, for a long duration or long period of time, the cytoplasmic exchange will be there. Here one, okay, having kappa particle, and whenever there is long duration of time, now this will convert the sensitive strain into killer strain, and this other one which is being sensitive previously now converted into killer one having kappa particle in its cytoplasm. Okay, the major difference between these two is this. That means what is occurring in the shorter duration of time and what is occurring when there is long duration of conjugation is being occur. For a long period of time the conjugation is being occur and there is exchange of cytoplasmic material carrying both of the conjugates the kappa particle. Okay, converting the sensitive into killer strain. Are you getting my point? Previously it was sensitive, but for a long duration it is converted into killer. Now autogamy will be there, but autogamy result will be as it is. Okay, out of 4 progeny, 2 will be killer and 2 will be sensitive. The killer one producing 1 killer, 1 sensitive. The again another killer one is also producing the killer and sensitive. The major difference is that here what we are getting here, that it is the cytoplasm which decide the toxicity of the paramecium. It is the cytoplasm, not the nucleus one. So the kappa particle actually present in the cytoplasm, and the genes for this kappa particle is present inside the nucleus. Okay, so this kappa particle, how it is being inherited from one progeny to other progeny, okay, that is the hereditary process. How it is being infective to the paramecium, this is the proof. Okay, whether the conjugation is occurring for a short period of time or whether the conjugation is occurring for a long period of time. Okay, this is all about the infective heredity in case of paramecium by taking the cross between killer strain and sensitive strain. And what is killer strain? The strain or this strain having the genes which is produce a toxic substance that is called paramecin, which is toxic to the paramecium. Okay, and it will eventually die. The killer strain will eventually die, while the sensitive strain does not possess any type of kappa particle and it will survive. Okay, so this is all about the paramecium infective heredity. Okay, which is the best example for cytoplasmic inheritance. Okay, and we can also say extra chromosomal inheritance. Okay, in our next lecture we will discuss about the remaining topic, that is the genetics problem, that is coincidence and interference. Okay, thank you.